Hey everybody, welcome to group break number 420. Today we have another sealed case of 2023-24 Upper Deck Series 2. Or sorry, this is a half case of 2023-24 Upper Deck Series 2. We're going to pick the half case here via chat. If no one responds in chat, we will roll dice here. So let's go ahead and let's get into the case here. There are 15 spots left, by the way, in the Parker's Champions one. So this was a sealed case. It's got the good old shipping label tag on it, but yeah, here we go. We'll get the box numbers picked. If no one is in chat, we will just roll a dice. So, normally do this before recording, but it'd be fun. The other half of these boxes are going to be broken tonight as well, so no need to worry about that. All right. And that is why you open up the cases from the bottom, because look how easy everything slides up. So, there you go. Get that out of there for now temporarily. So we'll just we'll stick the other boxes in there as we go. All right. So for box numbers, if people are superstitious about that, I'll just go to straight up break view now. We have 02, 17, 27, 85, 42, 87, 61, 84, 54. That looks like a 21, 21. This is probably that's a 17 and a 43. If there's a specific box number and you're in the break, or even if you're not in the break and you want to help choose box numbers, go ahead, post them in chat. Give a couple minutes for that. If not, we will roll a dice. Again, I need to get that top-down view sorted out. I got to figure out what to do. There's essentially like a cable management tray on the back side of my desk that interferes with literally right where I would put that top-down view camera. So let's go ahead. We'll give this like another minute or so in chat. So if anyone has any specific box numbers that they want, feel free to let me know. If not, we will start rolling for a dice with this being box 1, this being box 12. So 1, 5, 9, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good day. I know it's Easter long weekend coming up here, so hence why it's Thursday breaks this week. But all right, we'll give it another 30 seconds or so in chat. Again, just if you have a specific box number or number that you like looking for, let me know and we'll pick it. Yeah. Move them this way a little bit. There we go. All right. I don't see anything. It's going to be hard to get the top-down view of this, but that is 12. So box 43. That is one of them. We'll break them in order that we roll for. That is a 2. So that's 917. Ooh, we had 2 17s. That's a 3. That'd be this box, which was 2 7. 10. That's this box. Okay, we have 9 12 1 4. I gotta remember 9 12 1 4. No, we got 12. It's 9. Yeah, this is box 11. Duh, because we rolled 12 on our first roll. All right. 1 2 3 4 5. We need one more box. So then it's just 9 that's left. We've already got 10. We already got 2. 5. All right. Well, that one's nice and easy. So that leaves us with 54, 87, 61, 84, 02, and 85. You'll see those in like a little bit over hour and a half, 2 hours probably, when we do the half case with the cup. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can go watch them right away and you don't have to wait either, which is, added benefit. All right, let's get the recycling box up here. Get the garbage can up here. Let's go this way. And get the boxes over. So it was, these 3 will be last. These 3 will be first. And it's team random time. All right, I guess I could have done the team random while we were waiting for this. But yeah, here we go. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. Good luck. Again, it's a 31 team, 31 spot break with all the Chicago hits and then all the Bedard cards being randomed. The end of the break. So here we go. Paste. Once, twice, 3rd time. Ryan on top, Richard on the bottom. And then teams. 3 times. Once, twice, 3rd time. Vancouver on top, Montreal on the bottom. Alrighty. Ryan, you have the Vancouver Canucks, Kyle with the Vegas Golden Knights, Brandon with the Detroit Red Wings, Johnny with the Colorado Avalanche, Edward with the Washington Capitals, Lucas with the Arizona Coyotes, Paul with the Jets, David with the Blues, Tony with the Blue Jackets, Dante with the Bruins, Tony with the Senators, John with the Tampa Bay Lightning, Lucas with the Buffalo Sabres, Richard with the Carolina Hurricanes, Albert with the Florida Panthers, Jason with the Pittsburgh Penguins, Chris, you got the Calgary Flames, Jason Wong with the Edmonton Oilers, Johnny with the Rangers, Robert with the Islanders, Jason with the Leafs, Kyle with the Ducks, Dante with the Wild, Kevin with the Stars, Doug with the Flyers, Harris with the Kings, Raymond with the Predators, Doug with the Devils, Albert with the Seattle Kraken, Paul with the Sharks, and Richard with the Habs. All right, there are your teams. I'll get them into the team viewer, and then we will get into the break. There's a little bit of cardboard fragment there. All right, let's go ahead. The team viewer all nice and set up here. This should be correct. Looks good. Let me double check this just against this. Colorado. Minnesota. Yep. 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 All right, it looks good. Oop. I just closed the Excel document instead of the right one there. All right. That is correct. PNG, save. Where is? All right. There we go. So there are your teams. I don't know why it seems darker in my room today. Maybe it's just the autofocus is because if we put something like lighter in front, does it? Oh yeah, there we go. That's what color it should be. So at some point I need to replace that white wall, but all right, here we go. Box 1. I think this was, yep, this would be box 1. It was box 12. Good luck. Again, as per usual, we'll top load and sleeve the best Young Guns as we go along. And then kind of anyone that's like not great, we'll put into their own little pile to the side. I need decoys out for the stacks. Here we go. Yeah, if you're wondering what the break schedule looks like, it is this, and then probably in about, depends on how long it takes for us to run through this, it'll be the full case, and then after the full case, it will be the cup mixer, and then if Parker's Champs fills in that time, we'll do that tonight as well, but that one will go when it fills. So here we go. Pack 1, box 1. Let's get started. See if we can, hit. We haven't pulled a special Bedard yet, so maybe it's time. We have a Crosby PCs, a John Beecher on the Young Guns for the Bruins, and a Kubalik on the canvas for Detroit. Ecliptic of Braden Point, Shabbat for the Senators, and Linus Ullmark on the portraits for the Bruins. Focus. Come on. Come on. It's supposed to focus better now, but it is just not cooperating. All right. Oh. Dazzlers of Noah Cates, PCs of Kopitar, and Michael Kesselring. There we go. On the Young Guns. Kesselring on the Young Guns. Instinctive Sparkles of Shesterkin and Tom Wilson on the canvas, and Evangelista on the honor roll. We also haven't pulled a... we pulled a Day with a Cup. We haven't pulled a Swagnificent or a penalty box variation yet. So Jamie Bent on the Pink Dazzlers. I'll put that up there. Sorokin and Clay Stevenson on the Young Guns. Still a couple Easter, and we haven't pulled a Fanimation yet, which, you know, you'd think we would have pulled probably by now, given how many I've seen pop up, but also there's been a lot of cases opened up, so. Excuse me. Barzell, Scheifele, and Kellen on the inserts. Arizona, Winnipeg, and Islanders. Kachekov, Andre, and canvas. Cole McWard for the Canucks. You know what? We'll top load and see that one after. Be curious to see if he gets a shot. Ooh, black and white canvas coming up here. We have Austin Matthews with a Young Gun canvas, black and white. These are really tough pulls for Chicago. Luke Phillip. And a Kadri portraits in behind. And we aren't getting a ton of these considering the amount of cases that we've pulled. So we'll give that a bit of a stand treatment for now. Also, that goes into the random for Chicago cards. So, yeah, not bad. We got a Jack Hughes, a Connor McDavid, and a Raphael Lavoie. Base on the rest. You got Arizona and Buffalo. So, not the, like, Buffalo's really good. You got Zach Benson. Their quantity is low, but their quality is high. So, Zegers for the Ducks, Zibanejad for the Rangers, and McWard for the Canucks. Arizona is boom or bust on Logan Cooley, but you do get some stuff along the way at least. So, got an Outburst coming up here. Liam O'Brien on the Director of Boards, Teasdale, and Pellick on the Outburst for the Islanders. All right, last pack of the first box overall. I mean, cool canvas card, but it's been pretty quiet. So, Monster Season of McDavid, Demko for the Canucks, and Patera for Vegas. So there we go. There is the first box. We'll leave this open as we get into box number 2 here. I feel like we've been a little bit unlucky with the cases that we've done so far because we've had a lot of one Bedard Young Gun cases. And on average, you should get 1.5 per case. Oh, 1.44. So you should probably have 1 to 2 more with 2. So, you know, if our next 2 to 3 cases have 2 Bedard Young Guns, we're probably back on track. But just one of those funny little odds games. Let's move back to Breakview here. I should get the Stream Deck back out. We got an AJ Greer, Maxence Gounet, and a Trevor Zegras on the canvas. But we did pull that Pop Count 500 last week, so that was pretty cool. Sidney Crosby on the Ecliptic, Zach Werenski, and it's me, Gritty, for the Flyers. On the portraits, one of my favorite portraits. Just such a fun card. Dazzlers of Jason Robertson, Georgiev, and Matt Tompkins on the Young Guns for Tampa Bay. Got PC Sparkles coming up here. Of Kopitar for the Kings, Cider for the Red Wings, Jackson Lacombe on the Honor Roll for the Ducks. By the way, if the camera doesn't seem in focus, please let me know. I'm trying to keep an eye on it, so, but looks like it tries to every once in a while, but it just struggles sometimes. I don't know why. All right, we have a Instinctive Gold of Linus Ullmark. So these are fairly tough to hit. We seem to get them pretty regularly, but they are fairly tough to hit. So regularly is in like, that's probably our most common Sparkles Gold for a case hit. McDavid and Damon Hunt. Next up, Olivier on the Director of Boards. Backlund, sorry, and Dufour. So Flames and Islanders to finish things up there. Let's spice things up a little bit here. Bobrovsky, Teasdale again, and Jack Reeves on the Young Gun Canvas. So bonus Young Gun Canvas, or not bonus, but 2 for 2, but not the big names. So got a Fluorescence. Drysdale on the Ecliptic, Sam Bolduc on the Fluorescence Red for the Islanders, and Peltier on the Portraits. 3 packs to go, 4 packs to go here, sorry. Beniers with Mikko Rantanen, and there he is, Zach Benson for Buffalo. That one, honestly, the roller mark doesn't seem as bad. Like, normally you get a little bit of a chip up there, but it's there, but it's not as bad as what I've seen, so yeah, nice one. And I view him as a second best young gun in this crop like, just like upside potential, I think he's second best, but Sorokin on the Instinctive Sparkles, Brian Rust, and Bobby McMahon. Even with Buffalo struggling, it's like, I like his game. His game's good enough to warrant it. Markstrom for the Flames, Luke Phillip, and Natchez on the Outburst for the Hurricanes. Phillip is one of those, if he clicks, he clicks. If not, then he's going to be an AHLer. But there's a chance. Never know. Monster Season of McDavid with a Bergeron and a Luke Hughes honor roll. So that is the end of box 2. I'm going to go ahead and get the base cards shrunk down here because they're kind of going to fall over. Go this way. Make sure that's filled up as much as it can get. That'll make that a little bit easier. We'll have to drop base cards off next week, actually. Pretty much full. Ah, that's a top loader. Got attacked by a top loader on my way back. All right, well, we might as well shrink the insert stack down while we're at it, too. Here we go. Box 3. I don't know why I got the packs out like that, but I did. 2-7. 3-2-7 on the box numbers. Kachuk with an Ovechkin and a Mintukov for the Ducks. I think he's the best defenseman in the crop. And I'll say that every time we pull him, but really, really like his game. Anaheim, they should be good in like a year or two. I was debating putting the cut break first just because of the high-end hit potential, but Point, Beniers, and Askarov. Yeah, I want to see something cool in this break. Ooh, we have our first checklist here. So Copley, Bedard, and Carlson. So this is just a straight-up random between Anaheim and Chicago. If we do manage to hit 2, both teams will get 1. If we hit a better version of 1, the loser will get the worst. But then that goes into Chicago's stack, and an Eichel on the Outburst Silver. Put that up there. Actually, Eichel doesn't sell that well, which is kind of shocking, but I guess he's been so injured. McDavid, Pettersson, and Bolduc. We have Sam Carrick with the Justin Serduff and Matthew Tkachuk. I like Serduff. I think he's a decent young gun. In terms of the overall crop, obviously not going to sell super well early on, but over time you might get there. Pettersson, Kopitar, Brady Tkachuk. I won't worry about doing the half case with... I guess the one thing about doing a half case with no Bedard showing up is that at least, you know, it's... The Chicago stuff's still random, but it still sucks. Pasternak, Anders Lee, and Nylander. It's something that I definitely thought about, but at the same time, it's like, well, then the person that would have had Chicago just, you know, would have got no Bedards. Merzlikins, Jackson Lacombe, and Michael Kesselring for the Yotes. So that's our third straight Young Gun canvas. Looks like the 12-sided dice really like going after canvas cards. We got Mikko Rantanen, Wade Allison for the Flyers on the clear cut, and Tyler Clevin, who just got called up for the Senators. 3 packs to go here. Dazzlers of Panarin, Gustafsson, and Artur Silovs. I hope he gets a game in soon. All right, we got a Crosby, an Elias Lindholm, and a Will Cooley. Crosby is a sparkle variation. Last pack of the box here. Population count 1,000 of Mr. Malkin for the Penguins, with Nick Delorier on the Director of Boards and a Mentipalo Young Gun for the Senators. Cool stuff. Delorier, Mentipalo. All right. Let's go ahead and let's move this to the side here. I feel like we're due for a really big hit at some point here. Open enough Series 2. I mean, the Korchinski exclusives was pretty solid, but, you know, we're at the point where it's kind of should be getting something. There are 5 cases in, I think, maybe more. No, I think we're more. But I honestly don't know how many cases we're in. I know I've opened up 2 for singles and stuff. Opened up. I mean, it's been a case and a half every single week, so essentially a case and a half most weeks. So we're on week 4, so that's about 6 cases. Like, we're kind of due for hitting the big clear-cut young gun. We hit the population count 500, which, I mean, I think might have a lower print run than the young gun clear-cut, but I'd have to do the math on that. So, Kairu, Ottinger, and Dufour. Blues, Stars, and Rangers. Or, sorry, Dufour's Islanders. I saw the W in the blue in New York and just like, oh yeah, it's Will Cooley. No, it's not Will Cooley. Marner with a Stanislav Svozil and a Trevor Moore. Galarian of Drew Doughty. Is this? I can never tell if they're the gold version, but I guess we'll put that up there. Pezzetta, Pedersen. Yeah, like we haven't hit a really good clear-cut young gun. Honestly, our outbursts outside of Zach Benson have been kind of lacking. Bennington, Nylander, and Connor Zary. Like, it's legitimately been, I think, 3 Zach Bensons and then 3 of, like, Hunter Shepard and who's the other guy? Hammond Actel. So, I'd like to at least see different outburst silver young guns. I've only seen the same ones, really. Olmark, Michelli, and Svozil. Oh, deluxe of Stevenson to 250 for Vegas. A Austin Watson on the director of boards. And the young gun is Hugh McGing for the Blues. You know, nice to have a card join Mr. Luke Phillip up there. Zaitsev? Or no, sorry, that's base. Hart, Carlson, and McAvoy. Kaprizov, Billy Sweezy, and Stanislav Svozil. So, again, the dice really like picking up the young gun canvas boxes. Kind of funny. Actually, it's funny. In previous years, you wanted boxes with the young gun canvas because they tend to seem better. But Kempe with a Hurdle black and white canvas and a Jackson Lacombe on the honor roll. Saros Semeskovich on the Young Guns, and Logan Thompson. Let me see if this is punched in, because I think... Yeah. That's better. It's like, for some reason, the angle seems really far away. And that would be why. Ovechkin, Pedersen, Bobby McMahon. All right, last pack here. Haven't pulled up Dard Dazzlers in a while either. Zibanejad, Keller, and Ty Cartier. Decent one to get. All right. Box 5. The good news is that Chicago's at least getting a rare card. Whoever rolls them in the free random. But the bad news is that we haven't seen the guy on the box yet. I guess we technically have, but not for the true random. And again, it's not the card that you want to get, so. Svechnikov, Vitek Vanacek. Svech has a very rough corner. Emerson for the Sharks. Sam Carrick on the Director Board Sparkles. Spurgeon for the Wild. And Elliot Desnoyers for the Flyers. Ooh, we got a gold fluorescence here. Luke Hughes. All right. We'll take something spicy. Luke Hughes, gold fluorescence to 150 for the Devils. There we go. 91 of 150. A little bit of a bad top left corner there, but I don't know if the camera's going to fully capture it just because it's sparkly. But yeah, top corner is definitely not great, but the fluorescence cards normally are a little on the rougher side anyways, just because of the stock that they're printed on. So see if we can get this. You can kind of see the white mark there. But yeah, top corner is definitely not the best. I don't think it's really bad enough to send in, but there's the 91 of 150. I don't think it's bad enough to send in, but just noting it. Kucherov and Giroux. So, but hey, if you're going to hit a fluorescence in a numbered parallel, that's a pretty good one. So Tristan Jarry, Aaron Ekblad, and Jack Eichel. Konechny, Clay Stevenson, and Duclair. Tage Thompson, black and white of Kopitar for the Kings, and Aiden McDonough for the Canucks. So Tage Thompson, Braden Point, and hey, Leo Carlson. So we're getting the secondary on guns. And every time that we've gone to Leo Carlson, we've gone to Bedards. If I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have 2 nickels, which is not a lot, but it's still nice. Ecliptic Sparkles of Pettersson, Beauvillier, and Brock Faber. Had a chance at the Canucks sweep there. Jakai, Patia. I didn't look up his name again. Brady Shea. I need to write that down on a post-it note and stick it on the wall. Actually, I'd probably just cover it up with my monitor then. McDavid, Grubauer, and Svozil. I feel like Newhook got traded last year for some reason, but I guess it was this year. No, it was at the draft. Draisaitl, Svozil, and Panarin. And last pack of box 5. Jared McCann, Nikita Kucherov, and Anze Kopitar. That half case is looking, the other half is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good here. Let's see what box 6 has in store, though. So far, just 2 randoms, essentially, the Chicago team stuff and the Bedard Carlson. I mean, technically we've hit a Bedard, but does it count? My view is no. It happens, man. Like, you never know. We could end up with the absolute best card in this box, but yeah. You got the Kraken, so you at least got a Cartier Young Gun And the Panthers, at least you'll have like value, but in terms of you'll get young guns that like Sertiv and Semeskovich are both decent. So, but it really is Bedard or bust. So hopefully we get one here. Caulfield, Forsberg, Casper. So we can peek the edge. That's not Bedard, I can tell you that much. Braden Point, Jake Unger, Laferriere. Don't think he's in Bedard's crop, but who knows? Sometimes he can jump around a little bit. Who knows? Maybe we'll hit like a really rare pop count or like a portraits that's numbered. Olmark, Barabanov, Peltier. Olmark is the Sparkles. Another black and white canvas. Did we hit all four? I think we did. Beniers, Zibanejad, and Tyson Forster. I think that's all four black and white canvases as well gone in this half. It's been a very canvas heavy half because we've hit 5, but none of them really good either. Markstrom, Letang, Gnashko. This feels like Poitras. If I were to guess what young gun's coming up. Erik Karlsson, Adrian Kempe, Koppanen. Oh no, I guess we've hit 4 young gun canvases. 5 if you count the black and white. So the next one we hit would be there. Gold Ecliptic of Braden Point. So Gold Ecliptic of Braden Point. And cool card, not worth the most amount of money, but I think it's the first gold one that I've actually seen in person of these. They look pretty nice. Olivier and Bobby McMahon. He's working his way up there into being an instant sleeve and top load. I don't buy the hype, but I mean, the value's there. Bobrovsky, Yossi, and hey, there we go. At least there's one. At least there's a portrait. Is it the most highest valued one? No, but it's one. Draisaitl, Emberson, and Ty Cartier on the Young Gun canvas for the Kraken. Just before we do the randoms, I just gotta, sorry, my cat seems like she's getting into something. 1 second. Leave it alone. Thank you. She's just attacking a fake plant, so. But the minute that door opens, she sprints over, which is very cute, but also she knows what she's doing, so. Ooh, Outburst Young Gun. All right. This box is shaping up a little bit. We got a Bergeron with a Hamanactyl and Ty Cartier. Ty Cartier, Outburst Silver Young Gun. All right. Different one and a good one. This is the Cartier box. Is it stand worthy more than the portrait? No. But I like it better. Actually, you know what? It probably is. I don't know. I like Cartier. It's got a print line across his head there. But Monster Season of McDavid, AJ Greer, and Mark Scheifele. All right, last pack. See what's hiding in it. Got a Crosby Ecliptic, a Mintyukov for the Ducks, and a Rasmus Dahlin for the Sabres. So overall, kind of weird. Some good stuff, some not good stuff, but lots of Young Gun canvases. Decent Outburst Young Guns. So the next half should have One Outburst Young Gun. Should have probably 3 more numbered cards, at least 2. Should have a Bedard Young Gun. But, all right, let me go ahead and write down the portrait for the random here. Portraits. And get the random set up. We need 3 pages open. So we need Chicago, Chicago, Anna, Anna. And then we need a list of Bedard cards, which is just the portraits and Chicago. Paste. And then we need the list of teams. Paste. All right, here we go. Let's start off with we'll start off with the checklist and then go from there. All right, 3 times. Team on top gets it. Once, twice, 3rd time. Anaheim. So 1 less card into the Chicago pile, but Anaheim. Slap that onto there. And then we will do the list of Bedard cards twice. So all of Chicago, and then the portraits once, twice, 3 times. Portraits on top, Chicago on the bottom. I think we paste them here. And then we do the teams 3 times. Here we go. Once, twice, 3rd time, Winnipeg on top and Calgary 2nd. Paste some. Everything else gets deleted because it doesn't match up. So Winnipeg gets the portraits and Calgary Flames gets the rest of Chicago cards. So that is Chris gets the rest of Chicago cards and Paul gets the portraits. All right, so we'll do the recap here. 1 second. Let me go ahead and write down. I think that's the 2nd time Winnipeg's won the portraits. I think that's the 2nd time. Put that there. So 1 Bedard card in the portraits for Winnipeg. Canvas checklist as well. In terms of good base young guns, Mintukov, Leo Carlson, Zary, Mintukov, Benson. We got a Ty Cartier as well and a Bobby McMahon. 1 good canvas, Cartier. On the Young Guns canvas. Man, focus, thank you. 2 gold parallel, sparkled golds. The Instinctive of Olmark and the Ecliptic of Braden Point. We got 3 numbered cards in total. Pop count 1000 of Malkin. Deluxe 250 of Chandler Stevenson. Luke Phillips, black and white Young Gun canvas. That goes to Chicago stuff. Ty Cartier, Outburst Silver, Young Guns for Seattle. But the head of the break, we're going to go with the Fluorescence of Luke Hughes to 150 because it's the golds and they are definitely a lot tougher to pull. Cool card. Yeah, that is Group Break 420, 421 up next.